I'm going to replace this worn out tail sweep hose on my pool cleaner with a Swasher tail sweep hose. It's very easy to get this old hose off of the cleaner. It's attached here with a plastic clip that looks like this, and when it's attached, these arms are locked together. To unlock it, you push one and you pull one and it slides apart. I'm gonna pull the old hose off. I'm gonna do the same thing in reverse with the Swasher tail. It comes with a hose clamp that's attached right there in the package. Take that off, put that on the end, push it onto the cleaner, and then put the clamp right after the lip and press it together, and you can hear it snapping. And you want it to be tight enough that this doesn't rotate, that the clamp doesn't rotate. So you heard that last snap. That's it, it's tight. If you need to, you can use a pliers to tighten it up. If you're just replacing the Swasher, make some room on the end, about 8 inches, by moving these sleeves and wear rings over. And then you can simply pull this Swasher off the end. It's on there tight, obviously, but it comes off. If you have an end that looks like this, you can pull the piece off and you have this nozzle on the end, which you can work at it and get it to come off, or you can simply cut it off the end of the hose. That ½ inch isn't going to make any difference in the performance. Take the new Swasher and feed it onto the hose, push it through the end. This is flexible material, so it'll come right through, and pull that Swasher body down. Put the collar on. One end of the collar has a recess. The non-recessed end goes on the hose next. Put the nozzle in the end of the hose, and then you can pull the collar back over the nozzle until it snaps, or you can push it inside the Swasher and use the Swasher body to pull it over until it snaps, and you'll hear it. And once it's snapped on there, the Swasher body should rotate freely around that nozzle. Move the wear rings back to where they were before, and that first sleeve on the hose is about ½ inch from the end of the Swasher body. And once you've moved those back into the right place, replace the worn out wear rings that are on the hose with new ones. That's a wear part, so replace it with the new one, like that. And in fact, if the other wear rings are worn as well, replace them. And that's all there is to it. After you've installed the Swasher and you put the cleaner in the pool, if the tail isn't moving adequately back and forth, it's most likely that the pressure going to the cleaner isn't enough. And it's all very easy to check. First thing, make sure your filter for the whole system is clean. Make sure your skimmer baskets are clean. There's a very easy way to determine the pressure that's going to your cleaner. It's a function of revolutions per minute of the wheels. And you can easily check that by pulling the cleaner up when it's running and have just one wheel above the water, and then make a mark on that wheel and count the number of revolutions per 1 minute of time. This is a Polaris 280, and it is recommended to have 28 to 32 revolutions per minute for the most efficient operation. Different brands and different models vary, so check online and see what it should be. Having the RPMs within that range is important, not just for efficiency, but making sure that the cleaner can climb the walls and so forth, and that there's enough pressure coming through it so that the tail sweeps back and forth. If your RPMs are lower than recommended, check a couple of things just to be sure you're not losing pressure in the system. One culprit oftentimes are the swivels in the hose, the feed hose, where over time they wear and begin to leak. And the backup valves, if you have a backup valve, is another common area that tends to leak and you lose pressure to the system. There are obviously other possibilities for losing system pressure, but once you have gotten to the recommended RPM level and you know the pressure is right, the sweep hose should move back and forth. Of course, if that doesn't resolve the problem for you, please let us know. We're here and happy to help.